You are watching Soap Opera Daily, your #1 source for the bold and the beautiful updates. Hey, bold and the beautiful fans, big news coming your way. Nick Marone is coming back to LA, and let's just say Brooke Logan might not be looking at Ridge Forrester the same way anymore. Brooke's former flame is back. Is she finally ready to move on from her so-called destiny with Ridge? And here's where it gets even more interesting. Could this be part of Taylor's plan to keep Brooke away from Ridge for good? We've got a lot to talk about, so stay with us. And if you haven't already, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of the B&B drama here on Soap Opera Daily. For starters, Brooke is still holding on to that fantasy that she and Ridge are endgame. She's convinced that no matter what happens, they'll always find their way back to each other. And guess what? Carter Walton is totally feeding into that hope. He's been telling Brooke that she can get Ridge back, just like he thinks he can win Hope over again. But we know neither of those things is looking like a sure thing right now. And while Brooke is out here dreaming about Ridge, she's also doing the most. Like literally, she just tried to seduce him in the middle of the workday. Yup, she stripped down to her bra and panties and waited for Ridge to walk in on her. But spoiler alert, he didn't. However, Taylor Hayes walked in instead. Oh yes, and she was not amused. She called Brooke out for being desperate and thirsty. Brooke looked completely embarrassed, screamed, and tried to play it off, but let's be honest, she was clearly disappointed that her plan didn't work. In the April 14th episode, Taylor didn't hold back. She basically told Brooke that if she had to have a man, maybe she should go find someone else. But Brooke, oh no, she clapped back real fast. She made it clear that Ridge is the only man she wants. In her mind, he's her one true soulmate. She's not even thinking about anyone else. Still, if Taylor really wants Brooke out of the Ridge picture, she might need to take matters into her own hands. Like maybe play Cupid with someone from Brooke's past. And now that Nick Marone is heading back to LA, Brooke always calls Ridge her destiny. But let's not forget, Ridge is not the only man who's ever had her heart, or her hand in marriage, or, let's be real, her time in the bedroom. For the newer viewers out there, and I know some of you have been asking in the comments. Here's a quick catch-up. Brooke was once in love with and married to Ridge's half-brother, Nick Marone. That's right. She was Mrs. Nick Marone, and it wasn't just a fling. It was a full-on love story, and it was epic. And let me tell you, as much as Brooke kept going back to Ridge, she kept getting pulled right back into Nick's arms too. At one point, when Brooke was pregnant with Ridge Forrester, she didn't even know if the baby's father was Nick or Ridge. That's how intense it was. She was that involved with both of them at the same time. Now, I won't get into all the messy details. It's a lot, but the history between Ridge and Nick goes way beyond Brooke. So here we are. Brooke is single. Nick is coming back to LA, and if you think this won't stir things up, think again. Nick could easily pull Brooke's focus away from all this Ridge and Taylor nonsense. No more fighting over the same man. No more chasing her so-called destiny. Just a fresh reminder of the passionate, complicated love she once had with someone else. And just a little reminder for longtime fans, Nick did show up briefly back in 2022. Remember that dream sequence where Brooke imagined him in his Navy uniform? It was quick, but it was definitely a moment. And now, 3 years later, he's back in real time. This isn't a dream, this is happening. If you've never seen Nick before, oh, you're in for a treat. He's played by the super handsome and incredibly charming Jack Wagner. You might also know him as Frisco Jones from General Hospital or from When Calls the Heart. And let me tell you, Jack is aging like fine wine. I'm honestly so excited to see him back on the bold and the beautiful. Mark your calendars, Nick returns on June 13th. And yes, Jack Wagner has already started filming. This isn't a quick cameo either. Reports say he's sticking around for a longer arc. Now, get this, Nick is going to surprise Brooke with an unannounced visit to LA. She's already at rock bottom after Ridge once again turned her down and walked away from their relationship. And you know what? Seeing Brooke with Nick again might just rattle Ridge. Oh yes, Ridge may be swearing up and down right now that he's done with Brooke and moving forward with Taylor, but that could all change once he sees Brooke moving on. And not just with anyone, with his brother. Nick and Taylor are both in for a shock if Ridge suddenly starts acting jealous. We would honestly love to see Brooke finally say enough and tell Ridge to take a hike. Imagine her choosing Nick after all these years of being tossed around by Ridge's indecision. Now, here's my only hope, please, please, please don't let Brooke and Taylor end up fighting over Nick next. We just got out of the Ridge triangle. We don't need to swap one man for another. But hey, even if that happens, at least it's a new drama. A fresh triangle is still better than watching the same old Ridge back and forth. There's still some time before Nick actually pops up on screen, so until then, we're going to see more of Ridge and Taylor playing happy couple while Brooke spirals even more. And just when she's hit her lowest point, bam, Nick shows up like a knight in shining armor. I cannot wait. Can you? So what do you think, B&B fans? Is Nick's return exactly what Brooke needs to finally move on from Ridge? Or are we about to see another love triangle spin out of control? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Ridge, Team Nick, or Team Brooke deserves better? I'm dying to hear what you think. And if you enjoyed all the juicy spoilers and drama we just broke down, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a single twist from the bold and the beautiful. Thanks for watching Soap Opera Daily, and I'll see you in the next one.